Some developing news in the alleged terror plot targeting UFC fight night at the White House.
That's right. These two California men are among 5 suspects from 4 different states arrested in what the feds say was a plan to commit mass murder using drones loaded with explosives and snipers. Our Lesley Marin is live tonight in the Inland Empire city of Cali Mesa, where one of the suspects lives. And Lesley, SWAT descending on that neighborhood.
Yeah, Susie, Gio, a lot of people telling us they were woken up on Saturday morning with flashbangs in their cul-de-sac. They say once they came outside, they saw a lot of FBI agents. Now, we did try to reach someone at that suspect's home today, but when we knocked on the door, we were met with expletives and someone telling us to go away.
Ring video shows the moment a SWAT Bearcat comes driving down this quiet Cali Mesa street, waking up neighbors Saturday morning.
Saw people in tactical gear and sheriffs blocked off the street up there. And then we heard, we thought fireworks at first, and then later on discovered it was flashbangs.
Federal officials say they arrested 24-year-old Brian Omar Roa from this home, where neighbors say he lives with his parents and siblings.
I've seen people outside of the house, but yeah, never really talked to him, just waved hi as I was driving by. That was it.
Federal officials say Roa is one of 5 men now in federal custody for allegedly plotting a deadly attack on Sunday night's UFC fights at the White House, likely intending to kill President Trump and other wealthy people and politicians.
It was an active plot, yes, involving purported claim to be plan to use drones, snipers, etc.
Court documents say the plan involved using drones to detonate explosives over the north end of the UFC arena, then using snipers to shoot people as they were fleeing. Authorities say they uncovered chats on Signal, and screenshots of the messages talked about positioning of snipers and potential victims. The plot unraveled last Wednesday when the mother of the alleged planner, 19-year-old Tyson Proper of Ohio, tipped off police. The vice president spoke out on Fox News today.
That is a coordinated, planned terrorist plot. Thank God we thwarted it.
Another one of the suspects, Michael Allen Thomas, is also from Riverside County. He was arrested in Pinion Hill Saturday. Court documents describe him as helping plan the attack and say both Thomas and Roa had met up at least once to practice marksmanship and tactics related to the group's anti-government ideology. The affidavit also had photos of Roa's social media that shows him allegedly conducting tactical training.
It was very surprising. I was kind of in shock.
Neighbors say federal officials were only at the home for less than an hour, but investigators say they recovered multiple firearms and ammunition from Roa's home and car. They also say he admitted to planning to attend the UFC fight as a protester, but his vehicle malfunctioned and he had to return home.
Kind of crazy to try and plot something against people, and especially one at an event so big.
And tonight, investigators say they believe in all maybe 19 people were involved in this, and some of them have yet to be arrested. Investigators say while they did seize multiple rifles and ammunition, they don't believe any of the suspects had ever obtained any of the explosives they had talked about. Reporting live, Lesley Marin, CBS, LA.
Lesley, thank you so much.